I got North Rich Los in the building. How you feeling today, my
Feeling
brother?
good, feeling good, feeling good, real good.
That's what's up, man. You know what I'm saying? You come in looking like you was feeling good today. You know what's today? Saturday? What is
Yeah,
this
yeah.
Saturday? Okay, then.
Every day Saturday, every day Friday. That's what we say around my way.
Hey,
Every
what's
day
up?
Friday. You know, nigga be happy on Friday, get paid and shit. And end of the week, every day Friday where we from, my nigga.
Hey, what's
Feeling
up, man?
happiness and glee.
I can dig that, man. What it was like coming up for North Rich Los, man. As far as household and upbringing, what it was like for you, bro.
It wasn't very difficult at all. Just typical. You know what I'm saying? Where we from, it was typical. North Little Rock is pretty poverty stricken compared to other places, but mama made it. Like I ain't know we ain't have a whole bunch of money, you know what I'm saying? But it was good. I came from a two-parent household actually, till they got divorced. But by that time, I was like a teenager. So shout out my mama and my daddy, man. I love both of my parents to death. They not together now, but I still deal with both of them. My mama still stay in Little Rock. My dad is in Dallas, but it's all love to both of my parents. But I mean, it was normal household. I got an older sister. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ashley and a bunch of cousins that I treat like brothers and sisters. And we had a big family, but I mean, not my immediate family, not big. It's just me, my mom, and my sister now. You know what I'm saying? For the most part. And I got a bunch of cousins that we always kicked it with, always was around. I'm going to spend the night at their house. They spend the night at my house. And it was all love. My family love each other a lot, but household wise, there was a bunch of love in my household too. Everybody know my mama love me. If you know my mama, you know she love her kids. That's one thing for sure. So shout out to my mama.
For sure, man. Shout out to moms for sure. Um, when it come to the North, it's a certain vibe. Certain places got certain vibes.
It's pretty rugged over there.
Pretty rugged.
Yeah.
What's by you rapping right now, doing what you doing? It's rugged over there, but you still stay tapped in with the hood. You know, how do you manage that with the rap and the street, everything around? Is the focus on your rap more than what it used to be in your life?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, music is the primary right now. You know what I'm saying? Everything else fall behind it. So unless it's my family. Well, family first before anything. But as far as business minded, Los, rapping is the primary. We're gonna go with the music first because it's profitable right now. I can't, you know what I'm saying? I can't sleep on it because it's not sleeping on me. I'm making money in my sleep dealing with music. You know what I'm saying? So that's a situation I ain't never dealt with before. So of course I got to focus on that more than any other thing else I did have going on in the streets. But they told me a long time ago, you got to separate yourself from that shit to elevate in this music. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't have a problem with it. But like I said, I can dibble dabble and do whatever I want, move however I want to because I know how to move. It's just moving the right way. Shout out to my Uncle Boss. He taught me how to move as a man. You know what I'm saying? Not just a street nigga, not just a athlete, not just a professional, not just a business. He taught me how to move as a man. My uncle showed me a lot before he passed away. I hate my uncle passed away, but he showed me how to move and be a chameleon. You know what I'm saying? To wear a bunch of different masks at the same time. Like I'm a youth football coach. Folks don't even know that. You know what I'm saying? But it's just a lot of stuff you got to do to be able to.
I know the Wildcat.
Yeah, for sure. Shout out to Wildcats, North Little Rock Wildcats. You know what I'm saying? But you just got to know how to move. I'm gonna say it like that. If you want to be, you know what I'm saying, live in a multiple life type situation, then you just got to know how to move and you got to have some money.
For sure. That's for sure. How long you been rapping, bro?
Since 2017, 2018, 2017, so what, about 8 years.
Man, you got a head start on people been rapping 20, 10 years. Like it's like you, at this moment right here, it's like you holding it down for the North. I just gotta say it, bro. I might be wrong,
I mean,
but as
yeah,
far as on
everybody
the
got their
music
opinion,
tip,
bro.
you
That's
know,
my opinion. Shit,
it's
I
like
can't
you
dispute
holding
it.
it down for the North.
If it's somebody to dispute it, I mean, they can let me know. We can discuss it. There ain't no argument. I don't argue with niggas, but we can discuss it. We can go bar for bar. I ain't gonna say bar for bar. We just line up your album with my album, go album for album, whichever one you want to do. Videos against videos, show money for show money, however you want to do it. I'm getting booked. I don't know nobody. You know what I'm saying? Consistently, let me say that, but because it happens, folks get hot. You know what I'm saying? But they fade out, bro. It be a lot of in and out. So I just try to stay on the scene and off the scene at the same time. Because if you put yourself out there too much, now you too vulnerable. Now everybody feel like they know you. They ain't gonna want to pay for you if they see you every day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a balance, bro.
Mm-hmm. How you record, man?
Like when I'm in the studio,
Yeah.
just punching in. Like everybody else, I don't really write no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just punch in bars, bar. Think of a bar, punch in. You know what I'm saying? If I do have something prepared, I'm gonna fly through that shit. Like it ain't no hesitation. I'm gonna probably finish the whole song, 2 verses, hook, in like 20 minutes. Like if I got something wrote. But if I'm punching in, it probably take me about an hour at the most to do the whole song. So it's just a process. I learned from my partners in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? I seen them doing it first and just picked up on it.
At what age did you move to Atlanta?
We moved to Atlanta at 18. Right after I dropped out of college. I went to Pablo to play college in Mississippi.
Mm-hmm.
I dropped out. My mama and my sister had already moved to Atlanta. So I moved out there just with them kicking shit. I wasn't finna come back to Arkansas and shit down here. So I moved to Atlanta. The plan was for me to just go back to school, like get in another school and keep playing ball, but that shit went totally sideways once I got in Atlanta. I was thugging way too hard for anybody to tell me anything. They couldn't say shit to me no more. It was over with.
I heard Atlanta in your music. Do you think that kind of
Hell yeah.
persuades your style
I
a
love
little bit?
Atlanta. That's my second home. Like, I be telling folks, I was raised, I was born in Arkansas. I was raised in Atlanta. You feel what I'm saying? Like, Atlanta, I was there for most of my adulthood. Like, from 18 to like 24, 25, I was in Atlanta for the most of the time. You feel what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, I was coming back and forth a lot. I'd probably come back like 6 months, go there for like a year, come back like 4, 5 months, go there for like 2 years. You know what I'm saying? It was just a back and forth type situation. But I was spending most of my time in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause it was way better to me. Arkansas compared to Atlanta, but like, come on, it's not even for a 20-something-year-old. Like, it's not even a comparison. And then the crazy part, all I'm doing here is getting into bullshit. Like, my cousin could attest to that. Like, it was nothing but bullshit down here, bro. All my niggas dying or going to jail, like routinely. This ain't no shit that's almost happened. Like, a lot of my partners still locked up or dead. You feel what I'm saying? So don't get me wrong, the same shit happened there. It's just it's so much other shit to do on a bigger scale. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then, like I say, my niggas was rapping. So at that time, I'm just in the fold. Like, shit, we chilling. When I first moved down there, this is where I met Gutter TV at. I met Gutter TV in Atlanta. I didn't even meet him down here. The first time I met Gutter, I don't even know if I can. Yeah, I can say this shit now. This shit old. First time I met Gutter, I'm trying to hit a lick on a nigga down there. I didn't ask Gutter for the strap, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, you got to let me hold the pistol down, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to go, ooh, I'll bring you something back on it. Real nigga, this probably my second time ever seeing Gutter. He let me get that motherfucker. When he handled that business, came back, he was like, bro, you finna be with me, you feel me? So not like, he didn't just say it like that, but that's just how the relationship became about. Because at that time, like I tell you, I'm fresh out of football. So I'm like 350 pounds, bro, like swole and can move. Like, I'm a young 19-year-old nigga. Like, I'm knocking niggas out one punch, like, easy. So at this time, he was fucking with Gucci Mane real tough. Waka Flocka was just coming out. Oh, let's do it. All that shit was in the club. Like, these niggas is going to the club fighting every day. They getting banned from the club, go to another club. 50 deep, we knocking niggas out in the club. That's my job, Los. You just go knock niggas out soon as they play the song. Fuck it, shit, that's what I'm on. But I'm getting in the club free. I'm smoking good. I'm with the rappers. Like, I'm not thinking nothing of it at the time. I'm just in the motion and on the scene with these niggas. I end up getting cool with KO, Walker little brother. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm with bruh every day type shit. Like, every time he go do something, every time he go to the studio, he reaching out like, bro, pull up. Like, we doing this. We at the nigga house. Like, we kicking it with bro. He end up killing himself. That made me kind of throw it off from the rap shit too. And I'm like, I at that point, I'm bullshit. I might get on a nigga song, but I ain't really pursuing this rapping shit at all. Like, I'm just in the mix type shit, you know what I'm saying? So to the point where I started being around these niggas more often, I'm like, all right, now these niggas are cool, but this really ain't no shit I still want to do, so I'm finna go back home. Come back to Atlanta, now one of my close partners rapping, like, he doing this shit, like, he on his shit, so I'm like, okay, bro, popping this shit. He ended up going to prison. So it kind of slowed me down again. I'm like, well, fuck it, I'm finna go back home again. Come back, now Pablo on, you know what I'm saying? But Pablo big as fuck. Don't get me wrong. I knew Pablo from
Or you
around.
get into Pablo, we're gonna. I got something.
Okay. Go ahead. My
But
bad.
whatever else you got to say, I got.
Nah,
okay.
just the Atlanta scene,
Yeah.
bro. But the Atlanta scene influenced my music a lot because I spent a lot of time there. Basically, I said all that to say that shit.
Right. I see you moving around with family. That's important to have family around you? You know, on your journey.
Yeah,
doing what you're doing?
I'm happily married. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Kiki, my wife. I got a son and I got a stepdaughter and I got a grandson. Shit crazy. But that's my household. That's what my household consists of. You know what I'm saying? So I take care of them night and day. You know what I'm saying? That's my job. I'm the provider in my house. If they need something, they know to come ask dad. So, you know, I love my family to death. That's my main motivation. That's my main drive. That's what I do everything for. I wake up because I got to take care of my family. You know, if I ain't had no whole bunch of family, like if I didn't have, I probably would hesitate getting up because it's just me now. When it was just me, shit, I wasn't fucked up about nothing. I'm just living. You know what I'm saying? But I had my son first, and he gave me a different motivation. Like cash is everything. You know what I'm saying? So he was my main motivation. Then I got shot probably like when he was 6-7 months. You know what I'm saying? So that's really what clicked the rap shit for me because like nigga, you got to do something. Like you can't just be having nothing for him to have when you're gone type shit. So.
I want to get into when you got shot, but also I see that you know how to turn the light switch on and off. Meaning I know when to get gangster, I know when to get on some family business, and I know how to move in certain places. What do that come from? Even coming back to your uncle, you were saying, man, I miss him. I remember the game that he. See, a lot of artists, man, they just stuck in that character and they don't know how to turn it on and off. That's why a lot of deals don't go right for them, a lot of different things. And it seemed that you got that. You know, where that come from?
The weed? Nah, I ain't gonna the weed do help me, but no bullshit. My daddy, like, it took me to get older to realize how my daddy helped mold me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know my daddy did any type of street activity at all coming up. You feel me? Like, if a nigga asked me, my daddy went to work every day and played football in high school. You feel me? Like, that's all I really knew about my daddy. But thinking back, hell yeah, we was in Dixie every day. Every day. Remember, Dad used to go to Dixie every day. It was not a fucking time he could leave me in that house and he going to the neighborhood. Because at that point, we stayed off somewhere. You know what I'm saying? But his grandma still stayed out there. I got bus from out there. Like, that was where I stayed for majority of the time. So, hell yeah, I'm trying to go back out there. Like, this is after I'm a little older, you know what I'm saying? So, not knowing that he's still active, you know what I'm saying? But it just come with, like I say, a lot of people showing me the way. And my uncle Peanut, he like I say, he the same type of nigga, you know what I'm saying? When I seen him, I tried to emulate him a little bit. I love how my uncle move. He can, like you say, turn that shit on, turn that shit out. He a little more high-headed. I ain't gonna cap. Uncle talk that shit, but he can back it up. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't never hesitated to ride for my uncle no type of way. And like I say, my Uncle Boss was a heavy influence on how we came up. All of us, really. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know Boss One in North Little Rock, then you just lacking. You know what I'm saying? But as far as the street nigga, like if you're a regular citizen, you might not know who he is, but you might know Coach Boss. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing about it. Like, it's just because he wore a different type of mask. You feel me? So it was just an understanding that you got to be able to get out of certain situations by being a different type of nigga too. That came from watching a lot of my niggas go to the penitentiary, you know what I'm saying, and passing away, just being in certain situations. Like, if you wasn't even there, you wouldn't have got caught. You feel me? And this just come from knowing when to say no, when to say yeah, when to take the risk, when to just thinking, bro. You got to think before you act. That's some shit my daddy always taught me. Like, even I can go ask this nigga for $20. What you need it for? Where you gonna spend it at? You gonna spend it on the girl, why she can't spend it? What her folks say, why they ain't got $20? But it make you think. Now I got to think about all this shit before I even ask him. So now I got to go determine, is it even worth asking for 20? You know what I'm saying? Now I can just go get my own fucking, you know, it made me think about a lot of shit coming in that house. Like, my nigga, he was a smart man, you feel? Still is, you feel? I talk to my dad all the time. Not all the time, but when we talk, we gonna talk for some hours just on the phone. But, you know what I'm saying? He helped me a lot. My mama being on my ass helped me so much. My mama used to whoop my ass every day. And my telling ass sister, you know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta get her, they like the feds. Ashley she watching. She ain't even watching it, she watching. She gonna tell. And whatever she tell my mama, she going for it. So it ain't no getting around. I gotta be both of them. I gotta get around both of them, but I gotta be slick enough to do it every day. Every day. It was one summer. I ain't wanna say it like all my life. It was one summer I was just on some bullshit though. My mama beat my ass every day that summer. Shout out to my mom. I needed it though. You feel what I'm saying? It helped me realize there's consequences to actions, my nigga. And if you don't want to get those consequences, avoid them. Either don't get caught or don't do the shit. Period.
When you say every day, because motherfuckers, you know, I know some people get their ass beat.
Nah, not every day. Every day for the summer. One summer. Nah, it ain't that serious. Mama, she was just on some tough shit.
Yeah, man. She was doing helping you grow early, really, you know, early discipline. You know what I'm saying? Keep a dude out the jailhouse.
No
but what happened when you got shot, man? I'm so tired of hearing about all my brothers being shot, jail, murder. Woo, what's the story though, Lo?
I got shot. Somebody tried. It was a robbery gone wrong. Let me say that. And it was somebody in the back. I was driving, and we was wrestling for the gun. And the gun went off, and it hit me in my stomach. Stayed in my hip, still in my hip now. It should be hurting. And like I say, so it wasn't just oh my God. Don't get me wrong, when he shot me, I bounced off like, what the fuck? Like, but I didn't realize I was shot because my ears was ringing. That was the first thing I remember, was my fucking ears ringing. Then I smelt it. I'm like, damn, that shit stank, dude. And I'm like, oh, okay. But yeah, it was just a robbery gone wrong.
What that shit smell like?
Boy, that's some of the worst smell. It burnt skin, bruh. That shit stank. Like, your skin is burning. It's on fire. I can't, man, like I say, you have to go set, like, you ain't never set no animal on fire, nothing like that.
Hell no. What kind of thing is this?
I was a badass kid. I'm sorry, man. I'm fucked up. Yeah, you ain't never set, like, I had to set Bella on fire. You know what I'm saying? You know, that was my dog. She was too big to bury in my backyard. I would have fucked up. Trying to think of why I would burn the animal. Now I don't even think I'm on no crazy shit. Nah, I was just saying.
How did the shooting affect you? How did the shooting affect your life, man? Did it make you more paranoid maybe in the hood or something?
Nah, hell no. Because like I said, I wasn't even in the hood. It was like I said, I had some weed. You know what I'm saying? But I was splitting the play with my partner type shit. So it wasn't even like me getting robbed. Like, bro, that's the first thing he said when he got in the car, bro. Damn, Los, I ain't even know you was finna be here. That's the first thing he said. So I'm already like, yeah, I'm still in my phone with the whoop, just on the bullshit, you know what I'm saying? But I was lacking, cuz. I don't want to say it ain't never no other nigga fault. I was lacking. Yeah. You feel me? They taught me that. Don't ever start to put your guard down in that type of situation, you know what I'm saying? So I was just too comfortable. It taught me that don't ever get too comfortable. And just, like I say, the mindset for my son and my family, like, it's a lot of motherfuckers depend on me, bro. Like, it taught me what I got, you know what I'm saying? Put a lot of shit in perspective, you know what I'm saying? For what's important and what you actually living for. Like, because you nigga don't know when the fuck you gonna die, but it was almost over. Like, it was almost over. Like, nigga shot me point blank in the stomach. Like, it could have been way worse. You feel me? So it was just a blessing. I take it as a blessing, you know what I'm saying, learn from it. And, you know what I'm saying, it taught me how to be a man, let me say that. It turned me from a young man to a grown man, let me say that.
How you feel about when you see the shootings that we seeing in hip-hop? We know you about to get on, maybe sign a deal, get more hot independent. You already getting the screaming money, it's up. But a lot of artists don't believe in security. You know what I'm saying? How do you feel about, the weather in hip hop right now?
It's just folks don't they just don't move the right way. Let me say that. I ain't necessarily saying you gotta have security, but you gotta have people around you that got your best interest that make sure nothing happens to you. You know what I'm saying? Whether you gotta call your people every day, hey man, I'm finna leave the house, bro. Like, it's just certain shit that never should happen. Like, you should never be moving by yourself in your city if you know you got active smoke with niggas in your city. It ain't never a situation where you need to be driving or riding by yourself, riding with somebody that's unarmed. You know what I'm saying? Like, that makes no sense to me. You feel me? Even with the Dolph situation, like, that was just too loose. Mo 3, that was too loose. Not saying it's these people's fault that they got killed, but it was tactics that they could have done to prevent that shit from happening. Just a little more tightening up, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, bro. Niggas die when it's hip hop beef. People get in their feelings. When you start playing with people's feelings, then that's when the gunplay start. You know what I'm saying? But it's tough to lose a person behind some words. So I ain't got no problem with no nigga that I know of. If a nigga got a problem with me, he ain't told me nothing. You feel what I'm saying? So I ain't got that type of issue with no pull up on me and I'm gonna handle it. I don't get into niggas on the internet. I ain't ever said no nigga name on no song. If a nigga know I got a problem with him in real life, I'ma see him in real life. I ain't finna keep calling and texting and none of that. When I see you, I'ma handle it. Period.
What's your energy like with the little homies on the north? You got certain big homies. I don't want to say. I mean, do you give them information, put them up on game? You see the little homies or your nephews or different things like that?
Yeah. Anybody?
Yeah.
I talk to anybody that's willing to listen to me, bro. Like, and I listen to anybody that's willing to talk to me. You feel me? My young partners teach me a lot of shit. Like, even my old homies, they reluctant to learn shit, but it's just we stuck in our ways. As an older generation, you kind of feel like somebody younger than you can't tell you nothing, but I don't mind at all. And I love talking to my young cousins and my young partners. Like, it's refreshing because it not only is it you teaching them something, but they keeping you relevant. You feel what I'm saying? Like, they keeping you in the now to know what's going on. Like, I was just a small little tidbit. I was on the field. It was last year. One of the boys talking about he said something about Riz. At the time, I didn't know what it was when he was saying it to me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm picking up on the context clues of it's got to be courting a lady or flirting with her, talking to her some type of way. You know what I'm saying? So I don't say shit like I don't know. I just keep the conversation going. You know what I'm saying? So now this year, the little boy come out there, hey, coach, stop trying to raise my mama. I'm like, bro, nobody trying to talk to your mama, bro. You know, it's like I can have a conversation with him. Like, I know what's going on, but the other coach looking like, what is Riz? Like, he done asked, like, what is Riz? Now you look old to the kid. You feel like it's just certain, you got to be that nigga, though, to be able to have that touch with them young folks, too. A lot of niggas be able to touch just old niggas. I try to stay in the now. You feel me?
How did your relationship come about with Hood Rich Pablo?
Just like I say, in Atlanta.
In Atlanta? I mean, what is...
My bad. Bro, like I said, he was more closely associated with one of my other partners. You feel what I'm saying? So when we finally all got together, it was a situation. Now I'm calling bro by myself, getting shit from him. His earlier stages, bro was still doing his thing. Obviously, he just went to the Fed, you know what I'm saying? So he was still having some type of motion. So I would go pull up on him, fuck with him, you know what I'm saying, shop with him. He was having great deals on shit. So hell yeah, I built my own relationship with him. But we was all, like I say, all started kicking it by the time he getting bigger and bigger. He came out with a radio hit. So that shit took him to another level. Like I say, he was already getting booked, but now it's another type of, we hitting the road all the time. Like, I'm with him all the time. So, well, at least on the weekends and shit throughout, if he moving throughout the city, everything is straight. But I don't know why bro started moving so sloppily, but that's my brother. I fuck with him to this day. I have no issue with bro. That's my nigga. I hope he get home and do his motherfucking thing.
So y'all ain't got a relationship like talking about no more. It's just
Nah, not so as much since he been in prison. You feel what I'm saying? I done reached out to him. He reach out, you know what I'm saying, when he can type shit. But through other people, I done talked to him. But Spiffy, I done talked to him through Spiffy a couple of times. But nah, not here recently at all.
And what you think wrong with Kanye West?
Man, Kanye just lost it, bro. Like, ain't nothing to say. Like, so he just lost his mind, bro. So far, it might be the drugs, it might be the fame, it might be the business, it might be what he done seen, it might be the money. Dang, bro, it could be anything that make a person's brain just snap to a point where they can't come back. Like, you just seen niggas walking down the street talking to themselves. Like, they don't always be on drugs. You don't know what that person just went through. They could have just seen their wife in there getting dripped by their brother or some shit and just walked out that motherfucker. Now they crazy the rest of their life. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you don't know what's going on. Just can't shake back from that type of shit. So you never know what's wrong with Kanye, bro. What that breaking point was from him. It could have been when his mama died. It could have been. You talking about that dick sucking shit? Nah, that shit was crazy. I don't know why he exposed himself on this. Listen, I ain't got no problem with homosexuals. I got gay partners and homegirls. But that shit there, it ain't right if you knowing that you know what I'm saying, what you type of, I don't know the details of the situation. How did he say he did it?
Man, it was crazy, man. I really couldn't even see. I know he got down. He was sucking one. You know
voluntarily.
Voluntarily. For 8 years straight. That's some bullshit, bro.
That's crazy. I couldn't even. Hell nah. Nigga gay. He like sucking dick, man. I ain't got no. Well, I guess he ain't hiding it. So shit.
Living in his truth, huh?
Living in his truth, man. Fuck it, Kanye. Do your thing, my nigga. Everybody else just think he crazy. Maybe we the crazy niggas.
We might be.
Did some dumb shit, wear some dumb shit. Like, as far as actions though, he ain't killed no nigga. He ain't went and beat up nobody or shitted out in public or no shit. Like dude ain't doing nothing. He just talking and expressing himself. So I ain't got no issue with it. You know what I'm saying? I think this is just normal Kanye, but it might all be a fucking gimmick to people to keep looking at him. We don't know. Dude might be really chilling, laughing at us. You know what I'm saying? But he just, I fuck with Kanye. He still hard, but nah, that shit, that shit is weird. Yeah, weird. But only cause he was a straight man for so long. Like, how you done had kids and relationships and wives and shit after that? Like, is you down low? Is you trying to say you got sexually assaulted? Like, what's the scenario on it? You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing. Like, I don't fucking get from it. But I don't know.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm not a huge Kanye fan anyway, but he's great. I like his old music.
Yeah, he a genius, man. He done. I know what he done put down in the hip hop game is strong. He the only one I know came through with a Jesus record that did what it did like that on a hip hop vibe. You know what I'm saying? That was crazy, bro.
Yeah, Jesus Walks was crazy.
Man, come on, man, with that type vibe. But yeah, man. You don't have too many features, man. Like. You don't like rocking with other individuals. That's what's now. You just get in there and do your own.
Man, I don't know. I fuck with who fuck with me. Let me say that. Like, I be so tunnel vision. I'm just work, get some money. So you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't never denied nobody from doing no feature with me. Like, if a nigga reach out, yeah, we gonna work. I don't be trying to bust nobody head or no crazy, especially if you local. You know, now I don't want to say local, especially if you from around the area. The nigga be feeling some type of way when you call them local. But if you from around the state, I can get to you in a certain amount of time, hell yeah, we can work. But you know what I'm saying? There ain't no problem. I think I got a fair amount of features, bro. Like, as far as people who rapping around here.
I had a question about that. Should or people from in the same area charge each other for features and shit?
Depending on the what you can gain from that other person.
Being on a level of
now, if you equal, it's no purpose. But who, like I say, who are you to gauge that though? You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's just like a business.
What would be the criteria? What would you gauge it on in order to pay for a fee? To drop it down about 50 or 100. Would you still pay?
I think about it just because I want to support you. I done did a lot of features when niggas can't rap. So Like I say, man, I feel like I don't got no problem with doing song with nobody, and I like doing features actually because I feel like it gives me a part of their audience. You know what I'm saying? Whoever
Yeah.
didn't know me gonna hear me on their song. And so I ain't got no issue with doing no rapping with nobody around the way. They just folks don't be reaching out, bro. But I can't say nothing either because I don't reach out to niggas either. But when somebody does reach out to me, I'm always willing to work. I'm trying to work. Me and D Black got a compilation coming out. It's probably in July. How D Black do that? He's a rapper out of Little
yeah.
Rock.
I heard it.
Yeah.
He be producing too, though.
He's a producer too, most definitely. He made some of the beats on the tape. Him and Sauce Up G, my producer. Go get Gucci and Zay, part 2. But right now, it's out.
Gucci
It's like a stigma. I'm from down south. It's like a stigma on North Little Rock when it come to rob and they move a certain type of way. But I know a few niggas from North Little Rock, and I just, meeting you, that's players. I don't agree with the stigma. I done met some players over there from the North. Matter of fact, I got one right here, man. Tell me about that, bro. What is it that got the world confused? Now I done met real niggas over there, real players. You feel what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
So explain, your side of town that people might have misconstrued, man.
Bro, it ain't no misconstrued. It's just, it is what it is.
Uh-huh.
They gon' handle that business. You know what I'm saying? It's rough over there, bro. But at the same time, my daddy raised me to be a player for anything. Like, we ain't tripping over none of that. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to get on that, we on that. You feel me? And I think a lot of people don't go there as quick as North Little Rock do. Like, North Little Rock can get on your ass. Like, that's just the thing about it. So, to the point where people they'll kind of step back like, nah, we ain't even gonna deal with that because they kind of too rough for us. Then that rough association, now they come with being dirty. Then the dirty association, now they come with being poor. You know what I'm saying? It's just a stigma. Like I say, it comes from a long line of back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Before I was even thought of, niggas was beefing with North Little Rock and coming over here, and we going over there, and I ain't heard about too much of North Little Rock losing. I'm just saying, like, it's to the point where they don't come fuck with us no more. Like, I don't hear about no nigga coming from nowhere else coming. I ain't just saying Little Rock, period. I'm talking about any surrounding area. You feel what I'm saying? Coming to North Little Rock and smashing on niggas with not much retaliation after that. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just a situation to where if you own that, you better make sure you ready to handle that because majority of the population is the hood. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we don't have much upper crest area. We got over there Lakewood, maybe JFK, Camp even fucking dirty. Now Camp Robinson used to be a decent area. That shit the hood. That shit worse than Pike now. Like, it's crazy. They trying to gentrify Pike. They done tore down all the projects. They rebuilding. Like, Pike not even. It's different, bro. Don't get me wrong. Pike's still the hood, but the front of it look different. So, and where everywhere you go, is majority of the neighborhoods is bad. You feel what I'm saying? To the point where you look around and you're not comfortable. You feel what I'm saying? You go around the corner from the high school, it used to be the projects right across the train tracks. It was saying back in the day, every train tracks you cross a different neighborhood. It's a different hood. You cross these tracks, you in the hood. You cross these tracks, you in the hood. You cross these tracks, you in the, like, and it's damn near true. If you want to go to Glenview, you got to cross the tracks to get there. If you want to go to Rose City, you got to cross the tracks from Broadway to get, you know what I'm saying? That's how it is. If you want to go to Dixie, you got to cross the tracks. You want to go to Pike, you got to cross the tracks from the main. Like, it's just a theory that we came up with, and that shit is true. So you cross them tracks, that's what we say, nigga. You cross the water, you cross them tracks, you better be ready. So I don't think we do a lot of, like, bullying motherfuckers go around. Yeah, we the toughest motherfucker, whoop, whoop, but niggas know, just don't come fucking with North Little Rock if you ain't on that.
And niggas from the North stood on 10 in prison.
That come from a lot of it too. Yeah. I ain't listen. I want to say that I ain't never been to the penitentiary. You feel me? Never. Don't want to go. Don't plan on going. But I know a lot of niggas that didn't put it down in the penitentiary. Shout out to my nigga Mayhem. He way in fucking Dallas, Texas, something. Now he in Texas somewhere, putting it down. Just got out the hole for getting into it with some niggas because he repping this BD shit in North Little Rock. You know what I'm saying? So That go a long way to where a lot of niggas in the free world don't know about. You feel what I'm saying? Because North Little Rock deep in the penitentiary system around Arkansas. So, and them niggas is putting it down. So
Yeah, most rides when I was going was concerning North Little Rock.
yeah, them niggas
All
like
of
from the
them down
stories
there.
that I hear,
North
like I said,
Little
I
Rock
ain't never
and
been there.
somebody
North
else.
Little Rock against Whoop the Woo, North Little Rock
Straight
against, and like I was saying earlier, you don't hear about too many times they losing, bro.
They was getting down, bro.
You
I
feel
got
me?
to
So
call
I'm
it, you know what
just
saying?
the proof is in the pudding, like they say. I ain't lying on us. You feel me? I ain't lost but about 2 fights, and it was both the North Little Rock niggas, and both of them was way older than me, type shit. So not to make no excuse, but you know what I'm saying. But shout out to my sister Ashley. She helped me woo both of them niggas a little later.
For sure.
Oh, my mama, you know we coming back, cuz. Got to spin the block. Yeah, nigga, well, the first nigga hit my eye. Boom. I ain't never been hit in the eye, cuz I was probably like 7. I was younger here. Nigga probably like 11. All these whole ass niggas. But you know I'm the same size as him, cuz. Well, I'm big as hell. Man, that shit was crazy. But you know, that's how I go, coming up in the hood. But yeah, I was sitting on the porch. Mama come back, what the fuck happened to you? And nigga hit me in my eye. She, where the fuck was Ash? That's the first. She ain't worried about me. Where the hell is your sister at? You just let this? I'm finna beat your ass and his ass if y'all don't go whoop his ass. But don't even worry. We finna go ahead and let mama. I ain't trying to get no ass whoop.
Yeah, man. We about to get up out of here, man. Is it anything, tell them how to follow you, anything you want to tell? But I want to talk about the Wildcats, though, folks.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
About the Wildcats, man.
Most definitely.
What's the deal with that?
North Little Rock Wildcats Youth Football Organization. You know what I'm saying? It's we based out of Sherman Park. For the most part, is where we practice at. You know what I'm saying? Where a few of our home games are gonna be at. We gonna have a couple home games at the high school too. Practice Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, 6 o'clock. Ages 3 all the way up to 12.
3.
You know what I'm saying?
How you can control a 3-year-old?
Hey man, we got it. We got it, baby. We got coaches and we need some more. If you want to coach, come on out there, man. We're gonna run your little background check. You ain't got no felonies, no pervert action going on. You're gonna be on the team. Bring your kids out there. As long as they willing to play and you bring them every day, we're gonna make sure they play. You know what I'm saying? It's a pretty much an everybody play type of situation. We try to get all the kids involved as far as their effort. You know what I'm saying? If as much effort they giving, we're gonna make sure they get as much coaching in return. You feel what I'm saying? But I even played on this same field. It was the Sherman Park Panthers back in the day when we played though. So it feels real good to give back to directly to something that I came from. You know what I'm saying? So I'm last year I was kind of on the fence with it. I coached the 9 to 10-year-old age group. It's kind of everybody say it's the best one, but I did it because my dad used to coach me when I was 9 to 10. So it's something that I'm familiar with. You know what I'm saying? And I was kind of on the fence about it last year. I ain't one foot in, one foot out. Like I said, I'm still rapping them in the streets. Who had it go. But this year, I'm all in with my boys. You know what I'm saying? I got my goddamn wristbands and shit. I'm kicking ass this year. I ain't playing with them this year. Oh, man, nah, I ain't doing none of that. My wife is a teen mom, sir. I ain't worried about none of that part. I'm happily married. Did you not hear that part? Nah, we ain't no mislead. Ain't none of that, cuz. No distractions out there. I ain't worried about none of that. Nah, yeah, bring your kids, man. If you got kids in the metro area, bring them to North Little Rock, Sherman Park. We practicing right now. Actually, we're doing spring football 7-on-7. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, 6 o'clock. 6 to about 7:30, 7:45 at the latest.
For sure, man. It is what it is. How can they follow you on social media, man?
Oh, Instagram, BigLos.real. Twitter, BigLos_real. Or X. It's X now. You know what I'm saying? Facebook, my artist page is Big Los, all caps, $. Everywhere else. Make sure y'all spell my shit all caps with a $sign on the S. You know what I'm saying? North Rich Los.
North Ridge Low. That's it, man. We out. Till next time, man.
Yeah,
I
get
see
it.
y'all.
Appreciate y'all, man.
You don't want